Hi, I'm Malte Gårdinger, and you're watching the Permanent Rain Press.
Hi everyone, it's Chloe with the Permanent Rain Press today. I am so happy to be joined by Malte Gårdinger. How's it going?
Hi, great, thank you. Great.
I'm really excited to be chatting with you. You have a lot to talk about, so let's jump right in. Your background in the arts. Do you remember that initial spark that got you passionate about performing and pursuing acting as a career?
That's a very good question. I think I've always been like a creative person, and I always known that I have like an obsession with creating whatever, whether it be like characters or music or other stuff. So I just kept doing it, and yeah.
And it seems to be working out really well for you, especially the last few years. Your breakout role was in #Will, which won you a Rising Star Award. Tell me how important this role was for you as an actor, because it was a pretty complex role, mental illness, inner demons in a coming of age film.
Yeah. I mean, I remember I sat with the writer as he was writing, like for 6 months, I think. So that really got me like, or I got the hang of the soul of the project. So I think that really helped. But it was a very challenging like role for a 15-year-old. I don't know, but it was very fun, very fun. Yeah, and I'm very glad that I got the part.
It was a bit ahead of its time because now it's so prevalent and relevant with online personalities and social media influencers, and dealing with the online or just even in-person harassment and scrutiny. Another project you were a part of recently was the comedy Sama
Yeah.
on Discovery Plus. What can you share about
Yeah.
this one?
Well, that's like I mean, it's sort of a sitcom. It takes place mostly in one apartment, and I'm one of the people who lives there. We're like four people, I think. Yeah, and I'm the one who's super nervous and like stuttering, and it was a lot of fun. Very very fun. Yeah.
And with that, like young adult, right? Four young adults living together, what could go wrong? I think it's
Everything.
streaming on the network online. People can watch it
Yeah.
if they're in Sweden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up, we can see you as August in Netflix's Young Royals. Take me through your audition process, and what was your initial reaction when you found out you got this part?
I don't really think I really understood that it was going to be Netflix. I just I just thought that it would be I don't know, some other Swedish like network or something. But it was, I remember I actually initially tried out for the part of Simon, which is another character. But at this, like when I was there, the casting director Sara Törnqvist just handed me over some other scenes, and I tried out August, and it just like clicked. It was very cool that they could see me in that sort of role, because I had like long hair and like jewelry and stuff, and it was cool that they could like see that August character inside. So I don't know, it was cool.
I think it's always, especially as an artist, I'm sure an honor when, like you mentioned, they can envision you and consider
Yeah.
you for another role that they've written. We know that he is an athlete, rower on the Hillurska rowing team. I guess he's some kind of family friend or relative of Prince Willem. What else can you share about him and what viewers can expect?
I guess he's sort of I mean, he's sweet at times, but also he's a bit of an asshole most of the time. And he's kind of unpredictable, which was pretty fun to like explore that sort of you don't know where he's going with anything, really.
I guess that love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, viewers can expect a lot. I think 6 episodes, so hopefully we'll get to see his journey play out. Having LGBTQ representation and honest storylines is so important in film and television nowadays. Was there any additional weight for the cast in terms of your portrayal and bringing this story to life?
I mean, both the everybody involved with this project were very open to discussion about every character and every situation. So I think they really got a realistic product at the end. Yeah, that's my
Authentic. I'm hoping that, did you get like a lot of input into your characters as well? Did you work with the writers?
Yeah. I mean, we did I did some research on a couple of other like characters and real people to try to not make a. I mean, it's easy to make a what do you say, like a character, like a caricature. Do you know what that is? No, like
Maybe like a stereotype kind of?
a stereotype. Yeah, like a stereotype of an upper class dude, you know. But that was the hardest part, to not make a stereotype.
Yeah, like not
But
fall
I
into a trap, right? Like making
yeah,
sure you have the depth and you're doing your research on what they might be feeling. Really looking forward to seeing August and the rest of the cast. Now take me behind the scenes. What are some of your favorite memories when the cameras weren't rolling and just bonding with this cast?
I mean, we became like a family. The whole like both cast and crew, because it was so like such an intense shooting schedule and everything. Um, so we became very close, and it was a very, yeah. It's I really hope it's gonna be or like I really hope it's the second season is coming coming soon, because I miss most of them very much.
Fingers crossed if it does well. That was actually my next one. It's already drawing early comparisons to beloved series like Elite and Scum. So I'm guessing you and the cast are familiar with these shows and potentially what young royals could become.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I watched both of them. I love them. And yeah, I don't know. I hope, hopefully everybody, or hopefully there's a good reception, but I don't know.
Who are
That's also
your
something I
who
haven't
are
really
you
fathomed. Yeah.
like when did it strike you that this was Netflix and that this could become bigger?
I mean, when we were done shooting, I think we had like a media training or something, and then I like got the actual numbers of like countries who were gonna, which was like, then I think it started to click. But it's weird. It's a weird experience. Yeah.
I'm sure it will hit you even harder next week, in the next couple of weeks once it premieres. Favorite characters in Scum and Elite?
Oh, uh, I think like what's the two guys in Scum. It's I love them. I love both. I mean I think I don't love, or I love every character, but I mostly love like the relationships between characters, and the one between the names I can't remember, but the two guys in Scum, they're like that relationship is very very like you can almost grab it. It's yeah, I like that.
What's great about those shows is it's very raw, right? So you
Yeah.
easily relate to it. For you as an actor, are there any specific characters or genres that you would like to explore more of?
Oof, there's a bunch of them. I mean, I would love to play like an actual crazy person, like a complete madman. I think that would be fun.
Something
Um,
Joker like
yeah,
maybe?
from Jokers. I think that's like, yeah, that's the biggest, or maybe a super. I don't know, superhero, or a rough, like a rough superhero, a crazy rough superhero. I want to play a crazy rough superhero. That's my answer.
Are there any like, are you a Marvel fan, DC
Yeah,
Comics, both?
Marvel, mostly Marvel. Yeah,
Well, you have a
love
long career ahead of you, so hopefully Marvel, you you get the chance
yeah,
to
be
be
on
a
the
part of
lookout.
one of those projects. They're
Yeah.
always making movies, so that's a good thing. Let's talk music. You just released a new single, Nara Van.
Not a fan, yeah.
Tell me a bit about your second passion for music and how this track came about.
I mean, I've always done, always haven't always done music, but I've worked on music for like 6 years, just in my bedroom, and I think it was like I was with my friend, the singer, who's also on the song, I think it was like before a party, and we were a bit like tipsy or something. I remember, and I just wanted to record something because I thought it would be fun, and I had like 15 tracks and I picked just one. It was just happened to be that one, and we made it in a day, and then we released it a couple of weeks later. So that's the that's the story. But it's a hell of, yeah, it's fun to have a song out there.
So you have been working on other music. Can we expect to see more 2021, 2022?
Yeah, hopefully this summer. Be on the lookout. Yeah.
I like it. It's on Spotify for those who haven't heard it yet. It has like, I don't know how to describe it, kind of jazzy because it has the piano,
Yeah.
retro pop vibe. Speaking of music, who are some artists or songs that you are listening to on your summer playlist?
Ooh, I listen to a lot of old songs like Jimi Hendrix and Bob Dylan and Pink Floyd, like a lot of 60s, 70s songs, but also like Kendrick Lamar and The Weeknd. And I vibe with most music.
Does that show up in your music, like influence wise?
I don't know. I I don't know. It might. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say.
And
Hard to
maybe it's
say.
up to the listeners to
Yeah,
decide
it'll
once
be.
you release music, right?
Yeah.
And our signature question for you, if you could be any ice cream flavor, which would you be and why?
Ooh, that's the hardest question I've gotten in ages. Oh, I would be. Oh, what's the strawberry cheesecake? That's the one. Yeah,
Does it personify you in any kind of way?
in every way.
I like it. Thank you so much, Malte, for taking the time to chat. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Make sure to catch Malte in Young Royals. It premieres July 1st on Netflix, and we will see you next time.
Yeah. Bye.